Hey everyone, welcome back to my home. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynn Wilson. I'm glad you're joining me today. I have a question for you. Do you want to redecorate your home? Does your home need a facelift? How do you do that on a budget? Can you decorate your home on a budget? Yes, you can. Are you a thrifter? Do you like thrifting? I love thrifting. One of the reasons I love to thrift is that I can get things really on the cheap on a really tight budget. You know, sometimes there's just not two nickels to rub together and you stare at your four walls and you're like, ugh, I need a change. I need a little something. Maybe you want to add maybe hints of red in your kitchen or get a new picture on the wall or I don't know, just put something out for the season. And, you know, to go to a regular store, not that there's anything wrong with that. That's great if you do that. But one of the reasons I love to thrift or yard sale or anything like that is because you can get things for $1.50. You can decorate your home. And even if it's the next season and you say, oh, I'm kind of tired of it, it wasn't exactly what I was looking for, we just put it, we have a box by the back door. We put it for the donation bin and we bring it to the next thrift store that we're going to and donate it back. You can give it to a friend. Maybe you can sell things on Facebook Marketplace or all those kind of things. Whatever you want to do, but it's nice when you don't spend a lot of money. You don't have to feel guilty if you've had it for a season and you want to change it up. Now, I'm all about decluttering and I'm all about, you know, reorganizing and thinning out and all of that. But my house is my home. And when I come home to my home, just like I move this hutch behind me from the other room and we put white twinkling lights on it, when I sit at my dining room table, I sit on the other side and I stare at this hutch with a nice hot cup of coffee and it's silent in the home and it's just my home. And I feel safe, I feel secure. The troubles of the day that maybe I had, I can just savor a moment and I look around at the things that I have decorations up or the baskets I have and all the trinkets around my home that make my house a home. Now, I am not a minimalist, as you can tell, but I will tell you, I decorate my home the way I enjoy it, the way I like it, and that's the way it is. And, you know, we joke, my husband and I joke, if someone were to come into our home, and we have had that, and people will say, oh, you have so much stuff. They're not paying the rent, are they? We are, and we live here. And you know what? You have to stare at the four walls that you live in. You might live in a big old fancy house. You might live in a mansion. You might live in a studio apartment. You might live in a trailer or a mobile home or an RV or a rental, or you might own the home. Whatever you live in, wherever you live, make your house a home. Make it your home. Make it a place for you and your family just to feel that warmth that you want to feel and call it home. So let me show you a few things that I picked up. I picked them up fairly reasonably and I'll show you what I got and you can let me know what you think. I'm a basket girl. I love baskets. So my rule of thumb, 50 cents to $1, $1.50, I'm okay with. I don't even blink an eye. If I like it, I get it. If it goes above that, $3 or more, I am in love with it or I will not get it. So this here is a nice basket. It's in excellent condition. It's got a nice liner. This was $3. It's a hefty basket. I really like it. And I liked the liner on it. We picked up a, I guess it's a shelf. I don't know. It was handmade. I don't really know what it was meant for. But we're going to be redoing our coffee station a little bit. And we're going to be doing more entertaining, so we want to change things up. Things are getting better. We're, you know, feel more comfortable having people over and doing get-togethers again. So I want to change it up. So I was thinking about maybe taking this and putting some of the K-cups in it and putting it on that shelf. And then I picked up this other basket. This was only $1.50. I liked the shape of this basket. I don't know what it was. It's got more pointy corners. The handle was falling off a little. Not the handle is sturdy, but just the extra. So on the top, whatever you call this, is coming off, but the handle is fine. So I think I'm just going to take some jute rope and some hot glue and fix the top of that. But this will probably also maybe go by that coffee area. I picked this up. I wanted another one of these lanterns. I'm really, really getting into these. Years ago when we first got married, I had a few of them. Over the years, for different reasons, we pass them along, but I'm definitely getting back into it. I love the crystal on it. And whoever it was, I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of the viewer, mentioned the particular kerosene that Homestead Tessie uses. Thank you so much. I found it on Amazon. Next time we go out to Pennsylvania, I am going to look out there and see if I can get it cheaper. But I know she said it's odorless and she loves it, so we're going to get that to fill this. And I have to add a wick to that, but it looked brand new. It looked great. What other kind of things did I find? I found this little jug here. I don't know, what would that be for, like oil and vinegar? That's what it reminds me of, an Italian restaurant or something. I don't know. But it was $1. It was $1. So I'm going to clean that up. My windows in my kitchen are very old windows, still have the chains on them when you open them, but it's got a nice wide ledge, and I thought if I clean that up, I might sit that on the window. We don't open the windows in the kitchen. They're like, there's no screens on them, so we can't open them, but this could sit on and the sun could just glisten through it. I thought that would be beautiful. My husband loves lighthouses, and he collects the little miniature ones. This is a lighthouse in Cape May Point, and it is a music box. It's right there. You can wind it up, and it plays music. I love the look of this. It reminds me of the Hummel look, if you collect Hummels. And it was $1. And Cape May, that's an hour from our home. And then we picked up this one. My husband fell in love with this one. I thought that was very masculine looking. And on here is a Bible verse, and it says, "Let your light so shine before men," Matthew 5:16. And if you know our family, we're all about Bible verses. So we fell in love with that one. Another thing that I picked up, I fell in love with this. I don't know if somebody made this. I know this decoupage, and you can take a lace doily and put it over a bowl and let that harden. I have some fabric little balls that I picked up on one of my last hauls that I showed you. I was thinking of putting them in that. I don't know, filling this with some pine cones over the holidays with some red berries. And I have another idea. I did pick this up. I just fell in love with this. This was $1. It's got the little feet. It says it is exclusively made for Yankee Candle, so the candle would fit on there. But I could just do something like that if I wanted. Or I could do something like this if I wanted and layer it like that. Then I thought, wouldn't this look pretty like this on here, and maybe add this candle. Now, I would not light this candle in this because it is fabric, but just something like that, and I could put some greenery in here of some sort. Oh, the fun that I'm going to have figuring out how I want to use things. So I did pick up this. I've been looking for some brass candle holders. This was $1, felt bottom. I loved it. These pillars, I picked up 2 of them. I have another crystal candle holder I needed a pillar candle for, but that was $1. So these you can get at the Dollar Tree if you're looking for something like this for $1.25, but it was 25 cents. So there you go. I thought that was great. Then I picked up this white candle, and I picked this up here in New Jersey for 25 cents. It's brand new. It still has the plastic on it. And I picked this one up. I just loved this silver one. Very vintage looking. This was also $1. This was in Pennsylvania. Come to New Jersey, and I found the candle. I am very much getting into these types of candle holders. I've been just watching different people on YouTube doing different things in their homes, and I've really enjoyed the candle. Like I said, you could, next month, next season, say, oh, I'm tired of this. I paid $1.25 for this. It would not break the bank if a year from now I said, I don't want it anymore, and I gave it to a donation, gave it to a friend, whatever the case might be. I picked this little heart up. I thought this was so cute. It's a punched copper. You can see the little glisten of the copper there. It was $1. It's got the little ribbon. I hang these all over my house. I have all kinds of ornaments like this. I like them up all the time. Worst comes to worst, I can hang it up on the Christmas tree. I found this piece of pottery. It says made in Portugal. It's just a pottery pot, and I know other people would say it looks like somebody started to paint it and they never finished it. There is something about that I really like. I don't know. It's a sunflower, but it just has a very artsy look to it. And I bought a spider plant when I was in Pennsylvania at one of the thrift stores, And that is going to go into this pottery. I love it. I love it. It's something different. I love anything to do with quilting. This was $2.50. And it has the loops on it. So I have two other, I have some of these, they put them in the, what do you call those things? The embroidery hoops, and they do the quilting in that. I have probably 4 or 5 of those in my bedroom. Our bedroom and upstairs is decorated more like barns. I have barn pictures and quilts and yeah, Amish things. I really like it, and I wanted to hang this one up. I just really liked the colors and the pattern, and I have 2 other quilts that a viewer, Chris, if you're watching, made me, and they are going on the wall with this one upstairs in our bedroom. Let me see, what have I not shown you? Oh, I didn't show you this candle. Remember I said I have to love it. This was $3. I love the colors. I love the wood around, not the wood, the jute rope around it, but I love the coloring. And this would be so beautiful in a fall decor, but this is one that I really liked. It was $3, but it was one of those that I was in love with. This was $1. I love anything to do with lace doilies, and this is a little runner. It does have, now again, you're getting these things on the thrift store, so it's got a little red on it. I don't even know if you can see that. I'm going to try and get that out. If not, no biggie. We'll just put it on the table. I love things like this. Somebody handmade this. Somebody's grandmother had this on their dresser with their jewelry or with their perfumes. I don't know. I love just imagining. You ever watch Anna Green Gables, and she talks about if you don't have an imagination? I love doing that, but I love picking things like that up. Some of these I put in the drawer and I bring out on the odd occasion, and I do a pretty tablescape, and then I might put it away for a while. Pick these up. They were 50 cents each. I love anything with the, what do you call this? The braided rug. It's like a braided rug look, and they were 50 cents each, whether I use it for a hot plate or I do some decor on it or something like this on it. Look how pretty that would look, right? So I don't know, but for 50 cents each, they went in my little tote bag. Here's another one, 50 cents, a beautiful linen. This was 50 cents. It's a nice green, springy, summery green. Whether you line a basket and put some rolls in it if you have company over, or you put it on the table as like a tablescape, as a runner, it would look beautiful. I picked up these curtains for $1.50. This particular pattern, I don't know if it's, I don't even know what brand it is. Let's see if I can find it for you. I don't see a tag. I just see the price tag. It was $1.50. $1.50 for the set. And I have this particular pattern in a few of the curtains throughout my house. We have a couple of little nooks and crannies where we'll put a tension rod, like on a, the hutch behind me has some shelves in the middle, and I have some dishes stored. So I put a tension rod with a curtain, and it has this fabric on it. I have some other places where I have that fabric. So for $1.50, I'll pick that up. Even if I don't know where I'm going to use it, because it matches some other things, I like having those things. When things are $1, $1.50 like that, you can't go wrong, because at some point, if it's something that fits your decor, you know you're going to use it. I also picked this tablecloth up. I am such a sucker for tablecloths. I think it can dress up a table. And I picked this up. It was $3. Love the colors. Spring, it speaks summer, but even the fall. I would say the early fall, if I put a tablescape on here with some pumpkins, it'll draw out the colors, some greenery. I think it would really do a beautiful job of depicting some of the fall colors. It's a nice, soft, linen type fabric. I would use this if we went on a picnic to a park, which we do sometimes, and have a barbecue with our friends. I would bring this and put this on the park table. I have used this as a tablecloth on the ground. If we're going to have a picnic somewhere, we go to the beach, I would even bring this and put it out there. You can throw it in the wash after that. Use it on the picnic table outside. I probably am going to put this on our kitchen table just to brighten up that room a little bit. I love tablecloths. I think they do something for a table. They make things cozy. Even if you don't want your tablecloth up all the time and you just want to put it down, you know what? You want to do a special dinner for yourself or your family, and you're just doing something like plain pasta. Put a tablecloth down, put a candle on the table, add a little, a little decoration to the table, do something, and I'll tell you, it dresses up that whole table. You could even use paper plates, and all of a sudden your house has been transferred to a home for something simple like this that can go on a table and just make your house feel cozy and comfy, and it's a place that you can call home. How can you decorate on a budget? How do you decorate on a budget? Do you thrift? Do you yard sale? Do you hit the flea markets? What do you all do to give your house a facelift? Do you go through seasons where you just need that change and you need to, I need to brighten it up. I need a little something different. I would love to hear from you. Thanks so much, and thank you for enjoying my haul and spending some time with me. I'm glad we got to chat once again, and we'll catch you all on the next video.